it, and we're gonna go around the circle.
Yes, sir. We in the spot, you know what I mean? It's all good. You know.
Iceberg.
Yeah. It's your
Miracle.
Prime Minister, and we are in the Barbershop Radio
Prime.
right now. IHBIF.
Time.
It's hard, but it's fair. And you already know what time it is. And we got nothing. We got another artist, you know, in the game right now who's really making big moves, and I feel like is doing a lot of things and really setting the city ablaze with a lot of his mixtapes. Michael Jackson mixtape 1 and 2, correct?
Yes,
and then you know, he got a new joint that's coming out in July called Planting Pennies. Yeah, it's none other than a man, you know what I'm saying? BG the Miracle, you already know what it is, man. What's going down? What's going down? So tell me, man, like, tell me how long have you really been doing this music thing?
Man. That's the question right there. I want to say, I don't even want to count the years really because I get messed up. I started in like 3rd, 4th grade.
Okay.
And I just been going since then. I kind of started just cause like my brothers and everybody was doing it.
Okay.
But then I ended up joining them as a group, and then the group kind of broke up, and I went on my solo thing, and I just been going since then.
Okay.
So what was that group called?
TJB. Originally, like my brothers' names are Thurston and Genius, and like originally it was just I guess it stood for Thurston, Genius, Brandon, but I wasn't even part of the group yet.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I guess they changed it to This Just Begun, and then from there it went.
Okay. This just begun. So tell me or tell the folks and you know, the Red Winner, online, whatever. Just tell them, like, you know, the road that you've been taking with this, like, because I know you probably done had a lot of valleys, and I know you done probably had a lot of uphill moments. But, you know, how do you feel about the game now?
Man, I feel like it's a whole lot of opportunity no matter where you at. I mean, everybody's always talking about, like, I got to get out of Evansville. Evansville ain't the place to be for music. Evansville ain't the place to be for this. Ain't the place to be for this. But the way I see it, I mean, the internet, you everywhere at the same time.
Yeah.
It ain't like you have to go to California, you have to go to Atlanta, you gotta go to Miami. You can do it from wherever you want as long as you know how to do it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not even saying I necessarily know how to do it right now, but I'm working on trying to figure it out because like, I know for a fact people done blown up from small cities and
yeah.
Man, I remember one day using a barbershop and you was like, I don't know if it was me, it was somebody asked you like ways to promote your music or how to get it out there, and you know you just went on like the whole, you know what I mean, like you put it all the way out there. You're like, I spend this on this, you do this on that, like, you do this with that.
I don't got no problems telling people like exactly what I do to promote my music, who I'm going through. Like just the other day, who was I talking to? I was talking to Max from the Angry Nerds, and he was asking me like, man, what do you do to promote your music on YouTube? And I told him exactly who I went through, how much I paid him. Like, I'm going to help anybody. I don't even care if I don't like you. I'm going to tell you exactly what I did just so you can do it.
Yeah. And see, I respect that just off the fact that, you know, people got to get out of their crabs in a bucket, you know what I'm saying, mindset. Like, too many people done try to hold too many people down. That's why even on this show, you know, we try to promote. And I always use this mantra, you know, we're trying to get the hate out of the 812.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hate out the 8. And it's been going too long.
Way too long.
But to me, you know, it also speaks more to your confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
Because you kind of like, I'm doing what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
it's like I can show you the blueprint.
Yeah.
But it's going to be up to you to work it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think I think, you know, like I said, a lot of people, they can set it up. And then they can but can they actually follow through and do the work that you're doing? Because, like I said, the road ain't easy. It ain't easy at all. So big ups to that.
So what would you tell, you know, upcoming artists? Like what ways would you tell them, you know what I mean, to kind of push their music out more and more?
You gotta pay. This last mixtape I put out, I think I've spent right over $500 just on promotion.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I promoted a mixtape like that.
Yeah.
All my other mixtapes, I just would blast them all over the internet. I never did the like spam thing where I'm messaging everybody on my friends list like, hey, check this out with the same message. Like, that's annoying to me.
Yeah.
But like YouTube wise, you gotta pay. Like it's a lot of money that goes into promotion. Like you see all these other like major artists, they ain't blasting their music all over the place. They paying people to promote it on their websites. They paying people to tweet the links.
Yeah.
They got it all over the place, and they ain't the ones doing it. You gotta have
Yeah.
other people doing it for you.
Yeah. Professionals who you know what I mean, who know where to put it and when to put it and how to put it out there. So whenever you what was I gonna say? It kind of got me off. A little bit.
So I guess I mean my thing is that, you know, like I said, it's work, you know, and it's a job, and people got to take it as a job. To me, it's like even doing like this radio, it was like, you know, in order for people really to believe in what you're doing, you got to make it. You got to make it work. You got to make it work for you, and not only that, you got to make people see your vision. And so, like, that's why I say I can honestly respect your grind and your hustle because, I mean, you made me see your vision. Even though I was just like, I'm sitting here like, Heggs, nah, you know, how the heck did he do this? Like, you know, the whole little graphic designs and how you had the little Michael Jackson theme and you was up there, you know what I'm saying, kind of looking like the little zombie dudes too. Like, to me, that's just creativity. That's putting yourself out there. That's like separating yourself from everybody else, where people might just be using a basic background, basic little camera, like, oh, this is me. Like, I'm in this little photo. No, he just, like, to me, he stepped it up. He did another part of it.
Yeah.
He not only did he respect, you know, Michael Jackson and with the whole Thriller concept, but it was like he put this whole spin on it, and I just thought that's just showing that creativity side. You know, a lot of people ain't willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? Put themselves out there like that. So, like I said, once again, that was, you know what I'm saying, that just goes to show me, you know, even in your artistry, it's not just about music, because you went on the music side and you going on the business side. And a lot of artists ain't doing it. They just might be just sitting there like, oh, okay, you know, I'm a rap.
Yeah.
And then don't even go like beyond, you know, I'm a rap. You know what I'm saying? So I thought, like I said, that was cool. So like as far as your like graphic designing and different things like that, do you have a separate entity or a separate company, or you just put it all under one thing?
I really haven't even decided yet, for real. Like I didn't like toyed around with like different names for my graphic design and like video stuff, but I'm kind of thinking I'm just gonna use it all the same name and just run with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I was gonna ask you with your music, what websites could we go to you know what I mean, check it out?
Right now, all my music's on High New Hip Hop, but I'm actually getting ready to switch over and start using SoundCloud.
Okay.
Just because it seems like that's where everybody's moving to right now.
Yeah. What have they ever had one of your mixtapes on like Dat Piff or live mixtapes?
When I first started putting music out, I was always putting it on Dat Piff because they got the like on Dat Piff you can sponsor it or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then I just started using Hot New Hip Hop because it seemed like that's where everybody was moving to. So I'm kind of just trying to like follow the trend where everybody's listening to their music at.
Yeah.
And just,
Okay.
that'll help out a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, you gotta, you know, you build it, they will come, and it's like, you know, I guess I'll say don't be leery to use other places because, you know, once it's hot, you know, if the music's hot, it's gonna get there. I don't care what nobody say. You know, a lot of people sit there and be like, man, this is hard, but it's all about your artistry. It's all about that work too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got that work, people gonna look at it, you know, for real.
So how long you been doing a graphic design?
It started with me just doing like MySpace layouts. Like whenever I needed a new MySpace layout, I would just make one real quick on Photoshop.
Yeah.
And then from there, I started kind of getting serious about it in high school.
Yeah.
Like whenever I really started getting for real about music, I started designing my own covers, and then people would see them and be like, "Man, could you make mine?"
Yeah.
And then from there, I just started like getting better and better. And now I'm actually in school for graphic design.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
now recently is when I started charging people for it because I'm like, man, people out here paying hundreds of dollars for these things, and I'm doing it for free.
So how much do you usually charge?
Normally lately I've been charging like 20, 40 just because I've been doing like single covers, not like full out like album covers that take a little bit more work. But it really just depends on how hard it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So like, I guess, say me, I'm just an upcoming artist or just been really getting into the game. Like, what would be like the charge for me to even use your services? like fully. If I really was like, man, you know what, BG, look, I got this and I need all of this.
What I've been telling people, like somebody actually just hit me up about that the other day. I'm saying, you come to me with $500, I'm gonna get you a music video.
Okay.
I'll record your whole mixtape.
Okay.
I'll do covers for whatever singles or your album cover, whatever you trying to do.
Okay.
I'll help you promote it, whatever you need. You come to me with $500 and I'll help you with your whole project.
That's what's up. I mean,
So
that's
it's kind of like the one-stop shop.
Yeah.
It's like everything.
yeah, that's
So you
dope.
So you shoot videos too?
Yep.
Yeah.
I just put out
As
a
matter
video
of fact,
with Max Speed the
okay.
other day.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He did the matter of fact, he did the altitude joint, right?
No, I didn't do that one.
Oh, you didn't?
That was King Dave.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize for
Yeah,
that.
he's
then.
cold too. Major shout out to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, definitely. I mean, that's hot. I mean, like, man. So I mean, you got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? And what's your age right now?
20.
You got to look at all the things that he's doing and the age that he's
Yeah,
at.
20.
I mean, 20 years old and he's already directing videos. He's already pretty much, he can do everything when it comes to you just doing an album, period. So, I mean, that's dope.
So do you ever see yourself possibly put more focus on that end of it other than the music side of it?
I've really been thinking about doing that like right now for real, just because like,
it's probably overcrowded.
Right.
And that's a lane to get in.
right, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
music is just like, at least especially as a rapper, there's just so many of us that like
Yeah.
it's more work.
Yeah.
And it's not even that I don't want to put in the more work. It's just that with me, if I do videos, I do graphics, I do all this other stuff, my name's already on somebody else's stuff.
Yeah.
So if they blow up, somebody's gonna see this video and be like, "Man, who did this video? Who did
Yeah.
your artwork?"
Yeah.
And then I'm going with everybody anyways.
And to add to that, do you feel like, you know what I mean? Because it kind of like that, because you got, like, say for instance, P Diddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wasn't. You know what I mean? He wasn't truly a rapper,
No.
but he did all these other things.
Exactly.
And he blew up. So when he
Yeah.
was ready to come out with that rap album, it was easier.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You feel me? So it's kind of like you do all these things, get noticed for, and then when you,
Right.
you know what I mean, want to throw out that album, you already can, especially, you know, you having that talent.
Exactly.
That God-given gift, it'd
Yeah.
be that much easier.
And see, not only that, I mean, you gotta look at it this way too. Look how Diddy just like, you know what? I ain't even gotta mess with this rap no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he scrapped this whole.
And he had something to fall back on.
And he had all this to fall back on. So that's why I said, just knowing that business side can open the doors in so many ways, and you just sitting here thinking like, you can't just be a rapper anymore. You can't
Right.
be. It's impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible. Like, you know, there's a billion beat makers out here. You can't just be a beat maker because anybody can buy beats now.
Exactly.
You can't just be a producer or a recorder now, because those are dime a dozen now. You know what I'm saying? I don't need Timberland now. I can go to Rick's house, who got a decent
you go little
computer.
Ray up the street.
You know what I'm saying? Ray got a
yeah.
little decent computer and a nice little mic. You know what I'm saying? I got an album on deck. So yeah, shouts out to just knowing that the diversity, the multiple things that you can do, and just, you know, for real, man. I'm really definitely looking for the Planet Pennies joint, you know, July 4th. So tell me, like, what's the whole meaning behind that Planet Pennies?
Basically, I had this idea that I should start like putting out music that's like extra meaningful, like it's got something behind it.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Planting Pennies is actually gonna be 3 separate like CDs.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one version that's like a clean version, and it's probably only gonna have like 5 or 6 songs on it, and those are all gonna be like motivational.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna do the regular version that has those plus like the regular like club and all the other songs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I'll do like a deluxe edition with all that plus more.
Okay.
And the whole reason I thought about doing it was because I'm kind of like the type of person that like kind of like I mean, y'all see I stick my hand in everything really.
Yeah.
And back in high school, I was always the person that got called on for speeches. Like I was in speech class, I was like pretty much top of the class. Mm-hmm. And I feel like when you have certain talents, you need to put them in work in other places.
Yeah.
So I got this idea to start like a little tour between the high schools and like telling people like follow your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Because
like a
when
motivational speech.
yeah, like I want to start doing motivational speeching just because when I got out of high school, I went straight to Murray State.
Yeah.
And I hated it passionately. Like I dropped out within 2 months and was like, man, this ain't for me. I needed to be doing something else. Because I couldn't do music there at all.
Okay.
Like, I couldn't have my music up. I couldn't record because it was always somebody in the hallway in the dorms.
So not to cut you off.
You good?
But to being that motivational speaker, do you feel like now when you make music, you gotta kind of, you know what I mean? You gotta kind of clean it up and kind of make, you know what I mean, changes.
That's kind of why I'm doing the 3 separate ones because I still want to do like the club songs. Like I just love music in general.
Yeah.
I still want to do the hood songs. You know what I'm saying? The songs about girls. But at the same time, I know I need to make music that people can be like, man, this is real. Like, I've been through this.
Everybody can relate to.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, I want to be able to perform those at the speeches because
Okay.
no reason not to.
So who are some of the artists you working with on the album?
Actually, right now, I don't have any features on it.
Okay.
I'm not even sure if I want to or not yet. I know for sure if I do, I'm gonna have some artists out of my camp on there just because there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Producer wise, my older brother and my younger brother make beats.
Okay.
So I got some tracks from them on there.
Yeah.
And then I got tracks just from like all over the place really. I got one I leased from Arch the Boss. That's the dude that produced Snapbacks and Tattoos.
Okay.
I actually think I got 2 from him.
Yeah.
It's just I've been hitting up a lot of producers. I've been searching online, all types of places, and I'm just slowly putting it together and seeing where it goes.
So do you make beats?
Yeah, I make beats too.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, like I said, I mean, dang, that's deep.
So what about tours and concerts? Do you do that? Do you perform?
I haven't performed in a little bit. At one point, I was performing like every weekend just because I could. Like I DJ'd at a bunch of clubs.
Yeah.
For the longest, I was the DJ at Icon. Then I was the DJ at Oxygen.
Okay.
Well, I guess at Oxygen, I was like one of the DJs. But basically back then I was performing
like
whenever I
17
wanted.
at the time, didn't you?
But he was doing it probably for the young, like,
Yeah,
because at one
Icon.
point in time, the Icon and the Oxygen were for younger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I started doing that when I was 17, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
So who are some of the artists on your label or in your group?
Well, it's me. Then there's Rod Beasy.
Okay.
Rod's from Evansville, but he stays in Alabama now.
Okay.
My dude Kizzy, he ain't like a big name in Evansville, but he's cold. Like I've been telling people, he's like I want him to be better than me. Like he's that good that I can see it happening. I think my dude Ayo's on there. Austin Owens.
Yeah. I know it. Yeah.
And like we kind of just been talking about it. It hasn't been like a set thing yet for sure. But I'm pretty sure he's with the team and he's cold. Like,
Oh, yeah.
That boy can spit.
Yeah. Shout out to Ayo. Yeah. The boy's hot. Yeah, for real.
So what's the name of the label?
Oh, it's the Hierarchy.
The Hierarchy.
Okay.
Okay.
The hierarchy. So definitely, you know what I'm saying, it's like, okay, so since you have the hierarchy, like, are y'all gonna drop a project? Like, I mean, I know that's gotta be coming, because I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure you're gonna drop Planet Pennies is already in works. I understand that, but I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to a hierarchy joint.
Yeah, I'm
especially
thinking,
because you got some. I can see the talent.
Oh, it's
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Crazy. I'm thinking we're gonna try to do that around like beginning of fall, like probably like September maybe.
Yeah.
At least that's what I want to do. I'm not sure how everybody else is seeing it, but that's what I was thinking.
Okay. And see, you know, with BG, you know, like I've been knowing this guy for a long time. See, I knew BG probably about when he was like about 12, 13 years old.
Yep.
And, you know, the reason why I ended up meeting him is because, like, we ended up doing some music for my homie Swade. Shout out to Swade. But, you know what I'm saying, he presented us a little situation and a little idea that we was going to pretty much bring to this company, you know, Mickey D's McDonald's. And we ended up doing
this company.
Yeah. The company, you know. And so we did a little commercial, and it's funny how like I said, music brings people together.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't know him from a can of paint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he invited me into his crib and everything, and like we all just got together. It was real.
What'd y'all do in the commercial?
Basically, it was a hip hop version.
Yeah.
Of Mickey D's, man.
So everybody had a different verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Full
spit on
song.
there?
Yeah.
Y'all, hold on. Y'all know what's next.
He did.
The question.
Yeah, man.
I want to. You remember your verse?
No, I don't know.
God.
Heck no, man.
Come on, y'all got her. Come on, y'all remember
would
the
never
verse,
happen
man.
in a billion trillion
really
years.
don't remember mine.
You don't even come. I mean, not even it.
No.
I remember Sway. Sway had the first verse, so I remember his. That's the only one I can remember for real.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all remember?
Nah, man. That right there. Let that one go. But
I got the song somewhere. I posted it in the barbershop.
Hey, do that because I know, because I'm thinking that y'all know, but y'all like.
He was spitting.
nah.
He was
spitting.
I mean, like to
Okay.
be honest, like I said, it's funny. It's funny because, like I said, when I first heard him, I did not think
He was that age.
he was that age.
Yeah.
I mean, cause dude is rugged. Like,
Yeah.
dude, it was just like I was like, man. So
Yeah.
you listening to everybody's. It's funny cause like you listen to everybody's flow on there.
Yeah.
It's like you had to step your game up.
Yeah.
Because like okay,
And that's
you
what
had.
I try to do.
We gonna get it. He gonna put it in there.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that's you know what I'm saying? Just give you a heads up. We like for our artists to display a little bit of their talent, you know what I'm saying? Not to put you on the spot or nothing, but I always look at it as like, hey, you got spit game, let the world know you got spit game because I'm going to throw this thing everywhere, you heard me?
So did y'all work together after the song? Like any other music?
No, we didn't work on any other projects. It was just we just came together for that situation.
Yeah.
But like I said, I feel like I gained like a friend in music. Not only that, but just to really watch him grow up.
Yeah.
Cause like,
We had Scorp here earlier. I mean, a couple of days ago, and he mentioned, because Shamaro makes beats. He's hot.
Okay.
He makes beats, but we think Scorp throughout the barbershop mixtape.
Yeah.
And we thinking about putting that together. And we got Scorp, we got Shamario on the beat. We got BG.
Let's get it.
Okay.
We got two.
So I mean, you know what I'm saying, and what I'm gonna try to do, like I said, is I really want to showcase. If anything, I really want to showcase Evil talent because I think we the best kept secret in the country. I swear, I don't care what nobody say. People can sit there and talk all they want. We got too much talent here for nobody, you know what I'm saying, not to be recognized. So, like I said, shout out to shout out to everybody just trying to make a way out of this maze.
Outside your camp, who are some of the artists you work with in around the area?
Yeah.
Basically everybody. When it comes down to it, I done songs with the Angry Nerds.
Okay.
I done music with Gutta, Jay Jizzle, Nicodemus, Tavis, everybody else out of the fam pretty much.
Yeah. So who are some of the artists you kind of look up to? Not only in the area, but just just.
I don't want to
in
say.
music.
I don't want this to come off like disrespectful, but like I remember whenever I was like 13, 14, and like I would see like Gutta and Nicodemus and them like out doing their thing, and then now that I'm like doing songs with them and like doing shows at the same time as them, doing shows with them.
Yeah.
I don't even like want to say I look up to them.
They're
no
more like peers.
Yeah, like we peers now, and I mean, I don't like I say that in like the most respectful way that I can.
Yeah.
Just.
I mean, they probably look at you like they don't probably look at you like little homie. No, they probably look at you like you know what I mean. Somebody I'ma holler at if I need something.
Exactly.
Especially if they need that artwork. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, to be honest, I mean, like I would definitely come to. I mean, it would be stupid for me not to come to him.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
it's
I
a
mean,
it's respect.
It's a respect thing. It's all about, like I said, really just killing that hatred, and letting it go. I mean,
What about in the industry? Who are some of the artists?
Um, I mean, definitely Drake. I mean, just because I feel like there ain't nobody. Okay. I won't say there's nobody touching him, but Drake, Drake has like the best artistry. I would say in the game.
Yeah.
I would say Kendrick is definitely one of, if not the best rapper. Um, I listen to a lot of the game. The game is cold to me. I don't care what nobody says. Every single one of his albums.
Shout out to the game, because I mean, he comes with it. He definitely comes with it. And
Shout out to John Willett.
you
Can't say the game without
you can't say the game without John Willett.
biggest game fan.
All day. So, but definitely, like I said,
Listen, this you saying
I
that
like
you
that.
probably you got a mixtape sold, you got an album sold. This off what you
yeah.
just said.
Oh, yeah. Planet Penny's already got one record sold right now by you saying the game's one of your favorite artists. Period.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's hot. You know what I'm saying? So, do you like? It's like, what is your style like? Like, what do you? I mean, because I know. I mean, like I said, I've heard you before, and I've heard you progressively grow. I mean, I even heard the control joint. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So,
hot.
you know what I'm saying? So definitely.
I know you remember your verse on there. Like, come on, like I getting amnesia. Come on,
That I do remember that one.
let's hear something. I can't get the Mickey D's. I can get the control.
Man.
Oh, we'll just wait till I don't want to put.
I'm just trying to remember how it started.
Like, man, I wish I even had
The beat, yeah.
right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I would spit it.
I don't know.
No, but when that was like even to that, like that was a crazy track, just the original joint. But what'd you think when you heard that? Like what, as being a rapper, you know what I mean? Because I'm not a rapper, but being a rapper and you hear that song and you hear how he had that competitiveness. When you even just hearing that song, like what did that bring out of you?
That's what I've been trying to explain to people for the longest. I don't like.
Yeah.
If you friends with somebody, that's one thing, but it's like a track meet. You on the same team as your friends,
Yeah.
but you trying to beat them.
Yeah, you always want the fastest time.
Right.
You know, you want that record.
All day.
You know what I mean?
And I mean that's how I feel. I mean, like when I'm trying to do something, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be one upped.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to go so like when
So
I started,
So was you the only one on your version of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So that's what I said when I heard his, I was just like, oh, he's coming at a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, you know, off with the head on him. I was like, okay.
I had people like before people even heard it. Like I guess they homies was hitting them up like, man, BG was talking about you in this song.
Yeah.
So I had people hit me up like, bro, you dissed me?
Yeah.
And then they went back and listened to, like they actually listened to the song, and then they messaged me again. And they're like, oh man, I was wrong. I thought somebody was talking about something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So did you put that like on Hot New Hip Hop? Did you put
Yeah, that was
anywhere?
on Hot New Hip
Oh, you
Hop.
put that-
Yeah, it was on Hot New Hip Hop, but he also posted it on
In the-
Facebook in the
yeah.
group.
Yeah, I seen that.
And then I was like, man, let me hear BG's, and I was just like,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you know, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't take it so much as people like he was dissing folks,
Right.
But he was like, you not gonna put me in a box, basically. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I kind of liked. I like that. I like how he did that.
Not to be in your business so much, but last, like I said, Scorp was here, and he was talking about on the business side how a lot of artists aren't registered with
BMI and ASCAP.
Oh right, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You
I'm not.
registered?
No.
You not?
And that's something I was just talking about to myself actually yesterday. Like part of the reason why I haven't is just because I don't sell my music.
Yeah.
And like I haven't been trying to put it on the radio really.
Okay.
So I'm already putting out as free downloads.
Okay.
I feel like I still probably need to do it, but I just feel like it's not at the top of my list. At least it hasn't been.
Okay.
With Planting Pennies, I actually plan on selling one version of that.
Okay.
So I'm actually gonna have to get everything registered.
Yeah.
Because I don't want nobody stealing my music.
Exactly, and you know, just I always say that, and we always saying it because we really want artists you know what I'm saying,
to
get their money, get what
they
you worth.
just dues. And I mean, like, I didn't even know that, like, you send all this stuff to, to these labels and your demos out, and they give it to their artists sometimes, and they come out with a version of your song, something you came
Even if
out
it's
with.
just like a little thing they take off of your song, they're like,
Yeah,
that's
Exactly.
cool.
yeah, I didn't know that's crazy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just don't want you getting bit. You know what I'm saying? And nobody.
Especially, how creative you are, you know what I
Exactly.
mean, and how you know what I mean, everything you put into your music and
Exactly.
your, artistry.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want none of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. It might be a good thing. I could start a internet riot talking about they stole my song.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you never know. I mean, saying
YouTube,
Yeah.
or YouTube.
what is it, negativity or what's that? Positive or negative reinforcement.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just putting it out there, getting all that.
Yeah.
Because people gonna look at it regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless of whatever the situation.
Man,
is.
y'all giving me ideas.
Yeah, see?
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, it's just one of those. I think
Shout out to the Barbershop management.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
We
definitely,
coming.
definitely, I said, as far as I'm saying, your music goes and different things like that, you definitely been putting in the work.
Yeah, so
I appreciate it.
with all, I know you making all this music, you doing all the graphic design. Do you watch sports? You been watching the tournament?
I haven't, man. I used to, but like, probably for the last like 2 years, man,
Yeah.
I barely even touch the TV.
Yeah.
Only thing I do is every once in a while, if I find a little downtime, I watch a little Netflix.
Yeah.
I actually, for the longest, I didn't even have a TV because I didn't use it.
Yeah.
I bought one from
Yeah.
Walmart like a month ago, and I had it for 2 weeks and only turned it on one time, so I took it back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's because you probably, you know what I'm saying, you probably so much into
And
your
once you out the
Yeah.
loop for a little bit, you know what I mean, it's kind of hard to jump
Right.
right back in.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you grinding. You
Yeah.
feel me? I need to,
that's
I need to
motivation.
And I mean,
take my
motivation to
TV
me.
somewhere.
I check online every once in a while to like look
See
at
what's
scores
going on
and stuff,
and all that.
just so I ain't completely out the loop.
But I mean, you gotta be a fan though. Who you a fan of?
I never even when I used to watch sports, I
You
was
wasn't
never
a
a
fan?
fan of
Yeah, you
nobody.
just-
I just love the game.
Yeah, just loved it. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
what it is on that. I mean, like,
So in school, did you play sports in school, or was
Oh,
you
yeah.
more focused? You played
In school, I did everything, man. I played basketball in elementary and middle school, but then whenever I got to high school, I just didn't like the politic aspect of it. Cause when I first started going to high school, like my first years of high school, I went to Castle, and a lot of that was who's putting the most money into the team,
Yeah.
who's starting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I didn't like that. But I ran track every year. My last year in high school, I only ran track for like probably 3 weeks, just because at the time is whenever I was really doing a lot of music and I was performing every weekend, and like I would have been missing meets and stuff. But really from the start, that year, I knew I was gonna quit. I just wanted to like set a personal record in high jump. And once I hit it, I was like, "All right, coach, peace."
Well, let me ask you this because you said you went to Castle. You know what I mean, and nothing against Castle at all.
Right.
But do you think did that hurt you in any way musically, your credibility, like making hood songs?
Man, some people still think I live in Newburgh for some reason.
Yeah.
And
man.
Nothing wrong with Newburgh.
No.
Shout out to Prime Minister. You know what I mean?
but
You
I'm
already know
like,
how I get at.
I don't like. I know people from Newburgh that could rap about like harder stuff than people from Evansville.
Yeah.
And people from like all types of places.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's not where you from that matters. It's what you doing, and if you
Yeah.
really rapping about what you're doing.
Yeah.
And like sometimes people will come to me and like be like, "Man, but you went to Castle, didn't you?" And like I don't even give them no explanation
You
or
don't even
nothing.
respond.
I'm just like, I was on free lunch.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I say.
Yeah. See, they automatically think one thing.
Right.
I had the ticket in elementary. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
It
know
was
what I'm saying?
wrinkled.
You know what I'm
Everything.
saying?
Yeah.
And that's I mean, and I say this all the time. Like, just because I'm from somewhere don't mean that you a better spitter than me, or that don't mean that I ain't been through some of my life.
Right.
Yeah.
How can you like depict or even say, and because I lived in a good neighborhood or decent neighborhood. Because actually, if you really want to go there, there's probably more crap going on there.
Who did Harvard just beat in basketball?
You know what I'm saying?
You don't
can't
associate the two.
You can't.
Stanford, you know what I mean? You don't associate, but you know what I mean? People don't realize.
Exactly.
You know? So yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's I don't know. I really have a problem. I have a problem with people, you know, I don't know, just disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful, and you don't know my story, or you'll never know my glory until you heard my story. So
really, I feel like going to Castle really like helped me music wise, because I mean, me having been and like going to Castle and then going to a school in Evansville, like the education really is different. Like when I went to Castle, I think my GPA was a 3.0. When I went to schools in Evansville, my GPA was like a 3.4, 3.5.
Okay.
And like there really is a difference in the level of education there. And I feel like going to Castle, it helped me. It helped like it helped me articulate better. It helped me up my vocabulary. It really just made me a smarter person in general.
If you go to, you know, I went to Bossy, you know what I mean? But if you see your friends skipping classes, you're going to want to skip classes. But if you see other people actually doing the work, that's going to make you want to do the work. So, you know, you're a product of your environment.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That right there just makes me, I mean, but you know, even I could sit here and talk all day. But even though I might have went to this school, I mean, life is what you make it, man. I mean, I don't care if I was a bossy, I don't care whatever. I ain't gonna sit here and, you know what I'm saying, disrespect this school. It's what I put into it. It's the work I put into it. So, you know, shout out to all the schools, man. Get your money.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to you. At the end of the day.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Dang, I can't.
So you said business wise, what's next for BG? What's next, man?
I don't know, man.
How much longer you got in school?
I think I only got like 2 semesters left.
2 semesters.
So hopefully that goes quick.
Yeah.
I actually just I was taking a midterm last night. I forgot about it until like 11:45, and it was due at 12.
Yeah.
So I had to do like a whole midterm in 15 minutes.
So
I didn't finish it.
So was you doing graphic design before you got to school?
Oh yeah.
So was that? I mean, was it easier? You know what I mean? Learning it since you already
definitely
knew?
like I'll be in class and like I'll be done with my assignments before anybody else, and like people will be coming to me asking for help.
Yeah.
Like really, I'm not even learning that much new stuff.
Yeah.
But like the stuff I am learning helps me a whole lot.
Yeah. You're probably learning a lot of the definition of the things you was doing.
Yeah. Right. Like I knew how to do a bunch of stuff, but I didn't know what it was called.
Yeah.
So I mean, and you see that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's that I guess it's like it's like you're actually getting a theory, and then it's like now you're applying all the principles that you really, you know what I'm saying, already kind of knew. But it's like, oh, now that's the terminology for it. I get it.
Right.
I understand.
Yeah.
So I definitely, you know what I'm saying, and it works probably, you know, both ways, because like, you know, if I'm more a hands-on person, but then I actually see the total spectrum of what I'm going through with it, it makes me all better, well-rounded.
I heard Nas, don't he educate? Don't he have a hip hop class somewhere?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think he has it at Harvard.
Wow.
I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
I'm saying like he was a high school dropout.
Yeah.
Think about that. Now he's teaching a class in Harvard.
Yeah, that's crazy. But what I'm saying is, if you're an upcoming rapper and you took that class, you know what I mean? Just think you're going to learn you know what I mean? You're going to learn the whole structure.
The whole structure of how to even.
Not just how to rap, but just how to put it together.
Business.
Yeah.
And I mean, to me, but like I said, once again, like I'm over here getting taught. Yeah, I can sit here and be like, oh man, this dude's a high school dropout or whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? You know, people, like you said, man, you was in Murray State for 2 months, and you was like, man, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
Who's bold enough? Think about that, man.
Yeah.
Who's bold enough to sit there and say, oh, you know what? This ain't
To
for
come
me.
to the realization that fact, yeah.
Because some people might go 4 years.
Yeah.
And be like
miserable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Shout out to
What was you going there for?
At Murray State, I was going for marketing.
Marketing.
And I'm actually thinking about after I finish up with graphic design, going back to school again for marketing and putting it together.
Yeah. Marketing. That's what's up.
Hot.
Especially you say you doing videos and stuff like that, so you could do commercials and other advertisement
just
things.
throw it all together.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. This, like I said, man, it's just real.
See, it's a big scheme. Like people always looking at the small picture. I'm looking at the big picture.
Yeah.
It's all gonna come together eventually.
Yeah.
You got to do that. You got to take the good with the bad. You got to look at all of it. You got to look at all of it. You can't just sit here and pigeonhole yourself. And I feel like that's what a lot of people been doing. They've been pigeonholing themselves, putting themselves in one lane, and not really taking the time to learn the whole.
Because they want to get it so fast, but it take a while.
Yeah.
Like I promise you talk to any of these major artists, they're gonna tell you, man, I was big. I was big for 5-10 years until I blew up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, we caught Kanye West at 27.
Yeah.
And he had been in the game for a minute.
And he been making beats and all, doing everything for years.
Yeah.
So it's like, you never know, man.
So what artists in the game would you compare yourself to?
At this point, at least at the point that I'm trying to take myself to right now, I would say Master P.
Yeah. That's a big statement.
Yeah.
Real statement right there.
Yeah. He's trying to conquer it all. Nickelodeon in the future?
Hopefully not.
Yeah. No. I need to go put you on that. I'm not even going to say that. That's no, definitely not. No, we ain't going to do him like that.
Yeah, but that's crazy though. I mean, even aspiring to be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, it'd be cool to be a rapper, but like in the big picture, I really, really want to be a mogul. Like that's what I'm shooting for.
Yeah.
And see, that's what, you know what? To be honest, that's why I was even going, because you doing you doing photography, you make beats, graphic design, you promote. I think, and you do modeling, don't you?
I was started getting into it for a second, and then I was just like, man, I don't even feel like doing this. I want to get tattoos.
Yeah.
Well, still, I knew at one point in time, you was on your little modeling kick. So I'm just saying, like, man, dog, you do it.
Like, what's next week, man?
Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this dude's doing everything, man.
Next week, I'm thinking, I was talking to Steve White down at Untamed Ink.
Okay.
And I told him I'd draw or whatever when I went and got my last tattoo. He told me bring some stuff in. I might have an apprenticeship down there.
Oh, for real?
So shout out Untamed Ink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
And like through your music, which way you think have you been able to connect with people most? Like, gain the most friends? You think it's musically?
I would say, gaining the most friends or fans.
Well, I don't want to. Well, like like dude from Untamed Ink or whatever. You know what I mean? Like just alliances, kind of.
It's been a little bit of everything, really.
Yeah.
Like I got associated with like the whole like Untamed crew just from I want to say they performed at one of my shows or they needed a cover for something, and then from then I started doing songs with them and like designing a bunch of stuff for them, and then they started like opening up other like little like they're doing big things. They got like multiple businesses in the city. Untamed does.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah.
And
because I think they even got a car detailing situation too. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
And I just been messing with them on like every little level, really.
So you thinking about doing tattoos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've been drawing for a long time. That's kind of how I got into the design.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I actually like had thought about like doing tattoos at one point, and then I went in there and got my tattoo, and he was like, man, who drew this? I was like, oh, I did. He was like, man, you need to bring me in some drawings. And I was like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah. So what's the apprenticeship process, for?
I don't even know. I haven't even really talked to him about it.
Yeah.
But
okay.
hopefully it works out.
Yeah.
I think that's hot, you know what I'm saying, But you know what I'm saying, like I said, it seems like to me, man, you got a well-rounded career going. And I'm going to just say, shouts out, definitely. Shouts out to BG, my bad, BG and the movement. I mean,
Hierarchy.
hierarchy, the whole just conglomerate. I mean, sounds like to me, man, you about to set the city ablaze something furious. And so, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I just found a control instrumental. So
Okay.
we might have to see what's popping here in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But
3, 2, 1.
you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping it's the instrumental because, you know what I'm saying, it'd be sucky if it. But yeah, that's what I was doing. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying, I want to see my dude get off, you know what I'm saying, right quick and kill it real quick because, you know, he does his thing and he does it well, you know what I'm saying.
Or if you want to come with something different.
You know, you come off the top. It don't matter to me, you know what I'm saying, however you want to do it, baby.
Honestly, I don't even like freestyling. I want to say back in middle school, I used to freestyle all the time. But I just like shied away from it for so long. I don't even know if I can freestyle no more. I ain't even tried in so long. Yeah. And I don't want to try it now and look dumb.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
I'm going to have to go home and practice my freestyling for next time.
Yeah. I swear, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you know, so you know, we definitely got you on the list. I mean, you know, because I definitely want you on the spot for the Planet Pennies. At least, you know what I'm saying, when it comes, when it get ready to come out and everything, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely we want that. We want that, you know what I'm saying?
Shoot that up here, man.
For real.
Yeah. We'll meet you in wherever.
Wherever, you know what I'm saying? If we got to do the little spot at your album release or something, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We here with my man BG, the Miracle, you know what I'm saying? And he's been doing this thing for years, man. And I just want y'all to really check him out. You can check his music out on the Hot New Hip Hop. He's about to put it on other various sites. You can also check him out on Facebook. You got a Twitter page?
Yep, it's just BG the Miracle.
Okay.
Instagram's the same thing.
Instagram's the same thing. Y'all already know what I'm saying. So like I said, you know, without further ado, let me try to see if I can get this thing working real quick. You heard me? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't start listening to Pac until I started rapping. Back when we was so broke in church, we would just touch the basket, admiring those who stacking because our wallets was lacking. Fractions wasn't adding, my only option was action. Vince Carter with the Raptors, I stick my arm in the basket, take any beat out and smash. Could be Kendrick's, Drizzy's, or anyone else that really be rapping. I just wanna come first like the numbers that's in the brackets. Fat chicken, Cinderella shoes, dog it's on and cracking. I'm on a roll like a wagon, wish you would like a wagon. I wish you would like a bundle of sticks. These niggas is man. If Macklemore wouldn't have made that song, I call these niggas faggots. Illegitimate children, all you niggas is bastards. All you niggas is backwards. How you expect to win? I flow until it floods. I just hope you can swim or adapt and grow you some fin. Cause if nothing, you gon' be dinner for me or one of my niggas. See Kizzy a freaking killer. And even though BZ chillin' the city, know it's the ending of everything they beginning. Soon as we back up in it, I'm Popeye on spinach. The Grinch on Christmas got niggas that'll steal your tree and call you asking who did it. I give those niggas the business, but I don't do handouts. My brother said if I wanna be seen, then I should stand out. Okay. Even if it's raining, my verse is harder than pavement. Could've find the road, so I'm making one line after line. I pave it. Those at the top can get slayed. Go wake a pot from his grave. Tell him that his spot isn't safe, and I will not stop like a Mason. Or a cop with his mace. Got the game unlocked like a safe. I'm as hot as pops in the rave. Just caught my Glock in the aim. Now I'm taking shots with no chase. Drinking this vodka straight, making niggas stop in his place. Tell him he cannot win this race, cause I'm at the top of my game. I've been the top of the chain, and now that all y'all can see it, dog, things will not be the same. Yeah. And y'all ain't gotta wonder. Noopin', that's my nigga. And free my nigga Gutter. Shout out to Jake Mine. Shout out to Von Gutter. The Nerds, Untamed, the fam. That nigga Youngin, Jizzle, Sway, nigga D Courtesy, and all of the others. But people keep comparing us and somebody getting gutted. Okay. Scuba suits, one of you niggas going under. Nigga, I'm on a roll. I can't believe I'm not butter. Okay. Yeah. Man, I don't even know where I went from there.
Holla, we at the barbershop. Okay. We at the barbershop.
Come on, Mario.
I ain't spitting without an arm. I spit.
Without an arm, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You say I should be on a roll like, but what did you say?
What did you say? What? I should be on a roll like,
I can't believe I'm not butted.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I like that.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We at the barbershop, man. You already know what it is, man. We doing it big out here, man. You You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to BG, man. Thanks for coming out, man. Much
sure.
love
I
and
appreciate
respect,
y'all having
man.
me.
Much love and respect, man. Shoot,
You
we
got to
doing
come
it.
back whenever
Yeah,
that
man,
drop,
for real, man. We gotta keep making more positive moves like this, and I hope everybody, you know what I'm saying, takes a listen to what we trying to do and the moves that we trying to make as well, because everybody's trying to move up in the game and everybody's trying to do their thing, man, for real, man.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And shoot, like I said, shout outs to the whole hierarchy and the whole situation, man, for real, man.
And the hierarchy's about to grow, so it's gonna be a big shout out soon.
Oh yeah,
It's like
definitely.
You said 15 members. We're going to just be naming
Man,
people.
I'm thinking it's gonna end up being close to 15.
Crazy.
It's gonna be a no limit for real.
Man, see, okay, now I'm
You know what
putting
I'm
it
saying?
together.
Putting it together, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be coming out. And like I said, he do everything anyway with the graphic arts and all of that. So you already know it's about to be back to back. They mess around and put out an album every month.
I swear.
I swear. But yeah, man. It's all good, man. It's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? We about to sign off around here. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy, the Prime Minister, and my boy over here, Mr. Iceberg. You know what I'm saying? IHBIF, you know how we do it. It's hard, but it's fair.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.